डिस्कस अबाउट कोठारी कमीशन। बुद्धिस्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस कितनी है?
हरियाणा और पंजाब के बीच एक डिस्प्यूट है कैनाल को लेकर।
जी सर।
उसके बारे में बता सकते हैं? दिल्ली से आप इंटरव्यू देने के लिए जाओगे तो कौन से नेशनल हाईवे का यूज़ करते हो जाओगे?
Can you define Swadeshi, why it was started?
Swadeshi, the primary idea behind Swadeshi was...
Tell you something about Home Rule League movement.
Home Rule League movement was started by primarily Sir Tilak and then later joined by Annie Besant. It was based on the Irish Home Rule movement, organized by Ashoka, presided by Mogliputra Tissa, and it convened at Patliputra. May I come in, sir? May I sit?
Betty.
A very good afternoon to all the members of the board.
Good afternoon. क्या स्पेशलाइजेशन है आपकी?
Ma'am, I have done my masters from IGNOU, so there is no specialization. We study all the subjects.
एमए में सारे ऑप्शंस पढ़ने पड़ते हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
कोई तो होगा, कोई आपको अच्छा लगता हो जिसको आप आगे फ्यूचर में। नेट क्लियर है आपका?
Yes, ma'am. I have qualified NET and GRF.
जीआरएफ?
Yes, ma'am.
तो अभी पीएचडी कर रहे हो?
Yes, ma'am. I am pursuing PhD.
अच्छा कर रहे हो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो क्या टॉपिक है?
Ma'am, my topic has been finalized just recently. It is about Indus Valley civilization. I am studying...
कौन सी?
Indus Valley civilization.
अच्छा, इंडस वैली पर कर रहे हो?
Yes, ma'am. I am making a comparative study of urban planning in 3 different cities: Kalibangan, Dholavira, and Lothal. As in all these 3 cities, there is different ecological and geographical scenarios, but still there are some uniform features.
Similarities.
So it will help in...
What are the similarities you have found?
Similarities are, ma'am, in town planning and the drainage system and the...
In all the 3?
Yes, ma'am. Despite being some smaller changes, but the major... there is a notion that it was governed by a single ruler or maybe like a authority.
So if I ask you to teach us something, which option or which topic would you prefer to?
Currently, ma'am, I have not prepared any topic, but if asked instantly, I will teach a smaller topic of historiography.
Speak.
Historical criticism primarily deals with validating the historical facts. Generally, there are 2 types of criticism: internal criticism and external criticism. Internal criticism is of the higher category, and the external criticism is the lower criticism. The external criticism primarily deals with the authenticity of the historical facts, in the sense whether the facts are of the period they are claiming it to be. If some document is written in the 16th century, then whether the external features like the ink used, the handwriting style, the paper material, and the other things. By clarifying these things, we can validate that the document is of the period which it is claiming to be. On the other hand, internal criticism is much larger. Internal criticism deals with the validity, the inner validity of the historical facts, like the truth of the document, whether the historian is lying, whether the creator of the document is being true to the facts of that time period. It can be judged by comparing it with other primary sources and other contemporary documents. So, ma'am, this is internal criticism, and historical criticism is very important when we study the all historical sources and
historical importance of the subject.
Yes.
But something about modern Indian history.
Yes, ma'am, you can ask.
Which topic is comfortable if I ask you some question?
1857 struggle or the independence movement, ma'am.
Independence movement.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you define Swadeshi, why it was started?
Ma'am, Swadeshi, the primary idea behind Swadeshi was it has roots in the economic drain theory of the Dadabhai Naoroji and R.C. Dutt. We were trying to attack this economic drain of the economic exploitation by the Britishers of India. So, in order to weaken the Britishers, this idea was constructed during the partition of Bengal period कि we have to boycott foreign goods and promote Swadeshi products so that we can become more independent and weaken the colonial rulers' power.
And to strengthen our own
Yes, to strengthen our own economy.
Tell you something about Home Rule League movement.
Home Rule League movement was started by primarily Sir Tilak and then later joined by Annie Besant. It was based on the Irish Home Rule movement. The primary aim was not full freedom. It was asking for a dominion status on the lines of Australia, somewhat like Australia. The It was started in September 1915 and then later joined by Annie Besant. The Annie Besant movement was spread it out throughout the whole India, but the Tilak's movement was particularly focused around the Deccan region, excluding Pune and the central area.
How to explain the dominion state? And
Dominion-
the term published in the Nehru report.
The meaning of dominion status as presented in the Nehru report.
How to describe? Yes.
I have not particularly read it. But the larger debate in that period about dominion status was a rule under the British rule. A dominion status, like not a sovereign status, a dominion status that the major power is being with the British crown, but the regional decisions and the administrative decisions and administrative power must be given to the Indians so that they can rule the country under the British crown.
Discuss about Kothari Commission.
Kothari Commission was, I'm not able to recall much. Kothari Commission is on education.
When?
1967.
64.
64, sir.
NEP आपने पढ़ी होगी अच्छे से?
Recently, I have not.
Okay. चलिए.
But I have studied it earlier.
अच्छा, जैनिज्म टीचिंग्स के बारे में बताइए. जैन टीचिंग.
Jain teachings, primarily there are 5 teachings. 4 were introduced by Parsavanath and 1 was added by Mahavira. The earlier 4 was non-stealing, non-lying, apargriha, that is non-possession, and 1 added by Mahavira was brahmacharya, and the other 5th was non-violence.
Okay, what do you mean by Sadwad?
Sadwad says that, sir, everything is conditional and the truth is a complex phenomenon and we cannot understand it in a singular way. There can be multiple contradictory opinions about a thing about the same time and that can all be true also.
Okay. Buddhist conference कितनी और?
Buddhist conference are primarily 4 conferences are there. The first conference happened during the time of Ajatashatru. Should I mention the timeline also, sir? It happened during 487, approximately 487 around. The second conference, it was headed by Mahakashyap. It held in Rajgir. And the second conference happened around 380. It was headed by Kalashok and it was chaired by Sabhakami and it happened in Vaishali. And the third conference was organized by Ashoka, presided by Mogliputra Tissa, and it convened at Patliputra. 4th under Kushanas in Kundalvan, Vasu Mitra and
Ashok
Ghosh.
President और vice president है ना?
हाँ, president and vice president.
Okay, sir.
Total number of administrative division in Haryana?
Sir, 6.
6. नाम बता सकते हो मेरे को?
Sir, I have not covered Haryana for this exam currently. I have studied not syllabus complete नहीं.
हरियाणा पंजाब हाई कोर्ट के बारे में बता सकते हो थोड़ा सा? प्रेजेंट में चीफ जस्टिस कौन है हरियाणा पंजाब हाई कोर्ट के?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
ओके. हरियाणा और पंजाब के बीच एक डिस्प्यूट है कैनाल को लेके.
Yes, sir.
उसके बारे में बता सकते हो?
So the dispute is running from a very long time. It is on the Yamuna Satluj link canal. The work on the side of Haryana is already done, but Punjab is not agreeing to the situation. The other part of the canal is still not
तो
constructed.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी इस पे डिसीजन तो आ ही चुका है.
But sir, Punjab is not cooperating.
Why?
They feel that it will harm their agriculture and their supply of water.
क्या सिर्फ यही एक इशू है?
As of now, according to my knowledge, sir.
ओके. तो हरियाणा में कौन से फील्ड में आप कंफर्टेबल हैं कि सर ये पूछा जाना चाहिए मेरे से?
हरियाणा सर मुझे एक बार अभी कवर करना है, तो अभी मैंने करा, तो 2 दिन में मैं कर लूँगा. हाँ जी सर.
हरियाणा कवर करना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि हरियाणा में अगर जॉब लेनी है तो फिर हरियाणा तो पूछा जाएगा.
मैम मैंने पहले पढ़ा हुआ है काफ़ी बार. मैं पढ़ा काफ़ी बार है, पर अभी रिवीजन नहीं करा है 1-1.5 साल से.
मान लीजिए दिल्ली से आप इंटरव्यू देने के लिए जाओगे तो कौन से नेशनल हाईवे का यूज़ करते हुए जाओगे?
अगर दिल्ली से मैं जाऊँगा सर, तो मैं GT रोड से जाऊँगा, जो है NH 21 आई गेस. आई डोंट नो सर.
नहीं पाओगे उस दिन.
पंचकूला में है ना कमीशन.
हाँ
पंचकूला होता है.
हाँ, तो अम्बाड़ा होके जाओगे आप दिल्ली से अम्बाड़ा.
NH नहीं पता सर, आई विल नॉट मेक अ गेस.
नेशनल हाईवे 44. इसी को हम पहले सिरसा सूरी मार्ग बोलते हैं.
हाँ ये सर, GT रोड, ग्रैंड ट्रंक रोड.
ग्रैंड ट्रंक रोड. तो जीटी रोड किसने बोला था इसको? क्योंकि सिरसा सूरी को तो इंग्लिश आती नहीं थी.
Sir, it was done said by Britishers most probably. Dalhousie, Auckland.
In 1836.
ठीक है सर.
ओके.
ये बहुत अच्छा. ऑल दी बेस्ट.
Sir, any
थोड़ा
feedback?
हरियाणा का तैयार कर लो.
हाँ, बस हरियाणा में मतलब सरेंडर नहीं करना है,
Thank you.
है ना? बाकी
So I was very nervous all the time. So is it reflecting or?
नहीं नहीं.
नहीं
ओके ओके, एवरीथिंग इज ओके. हरियाणा थोड़ा कर लेना. बाकी
हिस्टोग्राफी पे आप अच्छे से करना.
हाँ.
हिस्टोरियोग्राफी मतलब अभी ठीक था, मेरे को और पढ़ना है.
पीएचडी कहाँ से कर रहे हो?
मैं MIT नोएडा से कर रहा हूँ.
वो रिफ्लेक्ट हो रही है.
एमबीटी से. अच्छा.
बढ़िया है, अच्छा है. आपका हिस्टोग्राफी में अच्छा काम है, और आपने जो
MIT से
टीचिंग के लिए जो टॉपिक आपने डिस्क्राइब किया ना, वो भी बहुत अच्छा है. ये अलग इम्पैक्ट डालेगा.
इंग्लिश.
वो तो सर मैं अभी ये सिलेक्ट नहीं करा है मैंने.
जो चर्चा की ना,
हाँ.
देखो इन जनरल
सर वो मैंने तैयार नहीं करा. वो तो मैं हिस्टोग्राफी 2-3 दिन से अभी वो वाला कंप्लीट कर रहा हूँ.
वो ऐसे है कि जो बच्चे पीएचडी का कोर्स वर्क करते हैं ना, उसमें हिस्टोरियोग्राफी वैसी सारी हो जाती है.
बिल्कुल
कोर्स वर्क में होती है ना.
ये जरूरी है, ये आपको रिलेट करेगा उस चीज़ से. बहुत अच्छा रहेगा आपके लिए हिस्टोग्राफी.
Should I mention कि I'm doing PhD? क्योंकि some people are saying do not mention you are doing PhD.
कीजिए आप भाई, ये तो आपकी एकेडमिक हायर एकेडमिक.
अगर पूछेंगे तो कर ही सकते हैं.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
अगर इंटरव्यू में पूछा जाता है कि एट प्रेजेंट आप क्या कर रहे हैं, तो आप बताओगे. जॉब कर रहे हो कोई,
No.
तो फिर अगर पूछते हैं भी एट प्रेजेंट क्या कर रहे हो, फिर तो बताना ही पड़ेगा ना कि मैं
हाँ फिर तो बताना ही पड़ेगा. मतलब इनिशियली इन द इंट्रोडक्शन शुड आई
बताइएगा.
बता सकते हैं.
बहुत
क्योंकि अपनी वो क्यों छुपानी है आपने. यू आर डूइंग समथिंग वेरी गुड.
बाकी आपका बॉडी पोस्चर और जो है जब आप
हाँ.
टीच करा रहे थे बहुत शानदार
बहुत
है.
अच्छा.
आपका ड्रेसिंग सेंस भी बहुत अच्छा है. बढ़िया है बिल्कुल.
थैंक यू सो मच.
फ्यूचर लगते हैं.
हाँ, एक जो प्रोफेसर
ऑल द
है.
बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सो मच.
बहुत अच्छा.